Hi. Okay. This is my final project for Literacy Assessment and Interventions with Dr. Sarah Broman. In modules 1 and 2, we learned about fluency, phonemic awareness, phonics, and vocabulary. One of the assignments we did to learn about all this is the trifold that we used in our tutoring. A picture of my trifold is shown above. Another thing we learned in these first couple modules was how to administer assessments. For example, the DIBELS assessment. In Module 3, we learned about lesson plan design and MTSS. Lesson plan design is something that we did a lot of in this semester. One thing I learned was how to correctly write lesson plans, and more lesson plans, and more lesson plans. In Modules 4 and 5, we learned about comprehension and theoretical practices, student motivation, and project progress monitoring. One thing I learned out of these modules is that student motivation and project progress monitoring are two very important things to learn about. Without student motivation, your students won't learn as well as they could. If you can get your students to be motivated about what they are learning, they'll be more willing to learn and have a lot more fun than if they are just not motivated to do it at all. Progress monitoring is important so you can see if what you're doing with each student is working and if you can continue to do that, or if you maybe need to change how you're doing things for certain students or all of them. In Module 6, we learned about poverty and the very helpful pre-KPTP assignment. One thing I learned during Module 6, it was about the pre-KPTP assignment. I thought this assignment was very eye-opening and helpful for the future when we have to write our actual KPTP. I think anyone who took this class will be a lot more ready to do that and informed about what we're going to have to do. As right before I took this class, I knew I had to write something like that, but I didn't really have any idea what exactly it was. And then this last slide was just my favorite assignment that we did over the whole semester was the pre-KPTP assignment. Although it was kind of stressful, I think, for some of us and for me as well. I think it was the most helpful assignment because it is something that inevitably we're going to have to write our actual KPTP in the future, and I feel a lot more prepared for when I actually have come and have to do that.